Hi everyone, welcome to another tutorial. Today we have a lot of different ingredients, components to work with, but our main flower is the chrysanthemum. These ones, they come from Zento. Beautiful, beautiful quality and variety. And we're gonna do a lot of fun things, I think, and just create a cool table arrangement. We're gonna start off with a beautiful container. And I'm gonna fill this up a little bit because I need a little bit of height. So I'm just taking this piece of oasis and just placing it in like this. So we already have a good base. And I'm just gonna use what I have left to basically fill up the sides a little bit. So that's step one. Then we have this bowl of oasis and we're going to place it also on top of the other oasis, placing it not in the middle but just outside. And then first thing, we're going to cover up basically our empty spaces with a material that is a bit cheap, because we don't want to use expensive material. And in this case, we're going to use some wood chips. Okay. Now it's time to play. We're going to start off with the flowers on the bowl. And I have this nice piece of, it's called, well, I don't know exactly the name. But it's from a banana tree and it has the flowers. But in this case, we're going to use it inside our shape and clamp it in a little bit down, that we get this movement and this volume here. And then it's time to work on our flowers. We're going to use them really short. We're going to make a nice solid structure with them. So make sure you create a good rhythm for yourself. So make sure you have a good connection. It's better to use a little bit more flowers and make it really solid, because of course the flowers will shrink a little bit, then use two less flowers. So we have a good nice round shape. We have our fruit here, our flower here. Now it's time for the next step. I have some beautiful cubes, wooden cubes. I have some broken tiles because I think it's really interesting to make connections and a little bit resemble the shape that we already have. Next step is covering our base, and I have some really fine gravel and we're just gonna pour it in between, making sure that we cover our foam, our base completely. And of course, with this gravel, you also make it more solid. And it just gives a nice light effect. Then we have some bigger pebbles, some smaller stones. We're just gonna throw them in also. So we have some different sizes. Then we have our little cubes. I'm just going to place them in. And of course, this is a nice contrast with the round shape. And here and there we can clamp it in. Maybe one or two in the back. Then I have a few of these dried crocosmia. Really fun structure, also a darker color, so it gives a nice contrast. And I'm just going to place them inside our oasis bowl. And of course I'm watching a little bit in the directions. Be careful that you don't pin it to a flower. And then I have these beauties, some orchid roots, and we're just gonna again stick them into the oasis bowl. And you see already that it has a certain movement. I'm just gonna play with that. So you see, it's a nice impact. It's a, I think, cool table arrangement. A lot of things going on, a lot of things you can look at, you can discover. It's different, but still it has a lot of recognizable shapes. The round shape with the chrysanthemum. Hope you enjoyed this one, and of course we hope to see you next time here at Flower Factor. So keep enjoying and keep creating with a smile, and see you next time. Bye bye.